Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Nerd Mode On, and I'll be doing a gameplay commentary over some Battlefield 4. In this particular episode, I'll be using the AUG A3 again, and needless to say the least, I will be playing on Operation Locker. We're going to be kind of playing outside again, just because I like this no side. I've talked to you guys many times about this, but I find it to be a good way to try to keep the enemy's attention. When you're stuck on that C flag, it can be very hard to make any progress because, well, in most cases, nobody wants to move. It's kind of like a standstill. You're looking at each other, you're waving at each other, you're trying to shoot each other, but, in most cases, you're not really successful. It's a great way for racking up points when it comes to the medical assist and, in some cases, ammo assist as well. But if you're a recon, you're not really doing anything. You don't have any utensils that are really effective, at least for that kind of engagements. That's not to say you can't be effective, you're just not going to be as effective. Now, of course, guys, I find outside's a great way to kind of get rid of the guys that are kind of sitting back and enjoying or picking off your teammates. And in most cases, you'll quickly find that your ability to destroy them is a little bit more successful because you can actually see them pushing up on the lines. You can kind of engage the contacts as you see so fit. And in many cases, you'll find that your weapons are going to be most effective at the range that they're basically made for. If you like to be a sniper, it's going to be a great place for you to kind of sit back and maybe sit towards C flag, try to play the objective, try to really get in there, but at least you're assisting your team. If you like to use the assault category, you're going to quickly find that your weapons are going to be very sufficient for those ranges, and in many cases, you're going to find that you'll probably be able to pick off snipers that are trying to, target you. DMRs are a good way to sit back and kind of enjoy it, try to play that medium to long range presence, but you got to realize that DMRs are not as effective as they once were. Hopefully we'll see a little bit of an improvement on that, but as of the moment, I don't know if DICE has any plans to make them better or to try to up their effectiveness, but overall, they can be sufficient. They're like battle rifles, so you're going to quickly find that you're doing a lot more damage, and in many cases, you'll find that your opposition will die a little bit faster than it might have been if you were using an assault rifle. Now, anyway, guys, I want to talk a little bit about grenade spam and stuff like that, because it's pretty present. When you play outside, there'll always be those one or two guys that unfortunately think the only way to play the game is to use mortars. And in many cases, they can be very frustrating. But if you have a guy in your team that likes to use the MAV, you can actually destroy those things by just flying over, targeting them, and then zapping them with, the EMP system that it comes along with, or whatever the specific weapon is when it comes to that. And I find it to be very effective. If you can kind of get in there, you can do that kind of stuff, you're going to quickly reward your team, and you're going to be able to impose to your teammates that maybe you're a little bit more effective than somebody that's sitting in a bush. And if that's the case, jump on my team. I'm happy to have you. If not, you can go on the other team. I'll just kind of push you over there. But when it comes down to it, guys, I thought I would talk a little bit about that. I found this to be a very informative gameplay because it kind of allowed you guys to know that how I play it is I play a little bit more defensive. I like to really position behind cover and engage my targets at the range that my weapon is the best at. And if that's the case, you guys will quickly find that the AUG can be very effective. If you try to use it like a sniper rifle, unfortunately, it's not the most effective weapon on the battlefield. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and you guys have a good holiday season.